Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about is operation of a hydraulic walk-behind commercial mower. The first thing that we're going to need to do before starting this engine and lawnmower is to check the engine oil. Then next we want to make sure that it's full of fuel at the beginning of the day. Before you start this particular model, the parking brake must be engaged, the blade brake clutch must be disengaged, the operator present levers must be locked into place. The forward control lever must be in neutral. Now we're ready to start the engine. If it is a cold morning, like every engine, we have a simple choke right here that you would engage. Once it cranks, take the choke off. We usually recommend before mowing that you let the engine run for a couple of minutes so it brings the engine oil temperature up to operating performance, as well as the hydraulic fluid. Once we're ready to begin mowing, we're going to decompress the safety levers, remove the parking brake, release the mechanisms for the controls, pick the ground speed that you want to operate in, and when you release these levers, the machine will take off running forward. Once you get to the spot that you're going to begin to mow, as we've discussed earlier, please observe your property for any obstructions, whether it be a brick or broken glass or a branch, and remove them so you understand that we're operating on a safe environment with the machine. When we're ready to mow, simply engage the blades, engage the throttle at full RPMs, and this is one point I want to make sure that everybody is aware of when they're running a lawnmower, whether it be a 21-inch mower, a mid-size, or zero turning radius. You always want to cut grass at full throttle. And I want to explain to you briefly why. These mowers are designed that they run at full RPM for two reasons: to cool the engine properly and to lift the grass up so it cuts it properly. Before mowing any property, you have to select the proper cutting height. This particular model is very easy. You have a handle right here. We lift it up. We simply remove a pin, set it where we need the desired cutting height. This manufacturer has a cutting height that mows from 1.5 inches up to 4.5 inches. So then you have 4 pins, one here, one there, and one there. So always check your cutting height before you start a property. After you're finished mowing your property, before you disengage the blade, we always recommend that you run the engine RPM down to about 1/4 RPM and then disengage the blade, and then you'll hear the blade stop. Once we've located the piece of equipment back on the truck or trailer or where it's going to be stored, you want to idle the machine down, take the drive lever mechanism and go to neutral, set your parking brake up, lock your safety levers in place, remove your hands, turn the RPM down to low, and simply turn the engine off. And at that point, we're ready to store it.